Hello and welcome to another episode of Signals from the Inside. I'm your host, Maisie Lovett. This is a space where we decode the symptoms no one else can explain so you can finally understand what your body is trying to tell you. On today's episode, I want to show you how to stop living in constant pressure and urgency. Now, this is really big for a lot of my business owners that come to me where they feel like they always need to hurry, either in a response to, say, a customer or a client. They always need to hurry up and fix something, or they need to get something solved ASAP or stay ahead of the game. And if this is you in general, maybe you're not a business owner, the same rules apply. So this can be an episode that you are going to want to listen to. Pressure and urgency. All right. These become a body pattern when your nervous system learns that slowing down doesn't feel safe. So we can date this back to if you were praised for productivity or how quickly you got something done. This can date back to if you had to grow up quickly. So you had to catch on to more adult things and become an adult or have adult-like responsibilities at a young age. This also goes into being that more responsible one. If every time you sat down or you went to take a break, it was either mocked or it was criticized or you were told that's being lazy or whatever, it just made you feel unsafe to sit down and rest or catch your breath or take a break. You weren't good enough after that. And then your worth became tied to performance. So again, if you need to catch your breath for something or, I need a water break, well, nobody else did. It's those kinds of comments. Or, when you're sick or not feeling well and you need a rest, oh, well, everybody else can do it. You can. So those are some examples. And those are a lot of things that I tend to see with a lot of clients that come to me where we see those patterns. So if those things happen in the past, today's time is going to show up as constantly rushing. So you're rushing from point A to point B, trying to always hurry up and get to the next thing. You're always trying to stay ahead of the game. So you have probably a lot more anxiety and overwhelm. Maybe you have a lot of tension in your body or you feel impatient with things, especially when things take time. Or you may have this feeling of never feeling done or complete with something, like it's not done. Even if you complete a project, it's not really done. There's some finishing tweaks and touches we have to do. There's other things that we have to do. Or if there's guilt when resting. So I want to show you how to release the pressure. Okay. So step number 1 is going to be catch your urgency. And this is actually a great response that you can start doing to build that awareness. Catch your urgency. So the moments that you feel yourself rushing. So let's say the car, you hear me talk about the car example all the time. Let's even look at it though, from the perspective of trying to hurry up and get something done. I just got to hurry up and get it done. Well, the more time and clarity that we do around doing a project, typically the easier it's going to be. I know I have rushed, even when I used to sew all the time as a kid, I would rush through things because I knew the pattern. I knew the direction. I could get it done fast. I'd make mistakes, have to rip and go back through because I did it backwards because I was rushing. I wasn't thinking clearly. So one thing that you want to do is you want to catch the urgency and you want to ask yourself, is this actually urgent? Or does my body just feel pressured? Simple question. Be honest with yourself. Step number 2 is slow one thing down at a time. We're not doing your whole life. We're just doing one moment. Maybe it's walk slower, loosen your grip on your steering wheel, release the foot pedal pressure, eat slower, breathe slower or deeper. You have to interrupt what is happening because you don't have to rush to be safe. You are safe. Nothing is harming me. I don't have to rush to be safe. It is okay to slow down or slow my pace, right? Step number 3, release physical tension. So these are things that you can do. You can relax your shoulders or drop them. Drop your shoulders. If you feel like yourself are doing this, drop your shoulders. Open up your jaw. Do some jaw circles. I bet that looks beautiful on camera. Do something to unclench here. All right. Relax your stomach. Focus on breathing. Like just relax. That's another thing you do. Just relax, melt, puddle. That'll also do it. You can do breathing exercises and you're pushing pressure down and out. Number 4 is give yourself permission to pause because your body needs moments of safety throughout the day. It's not something that you're just going to do in the morning and in the evening or just when you go on vacation. Wow, that was great. Like your body needs moments of safety throughout the day, every day. It's a practice because if you don't practice it, you're not going to experience it. You'll always be chasing it. And the pressure you feel isn't always your life, right? It's still those patterns that your body was used to living in. So you have to change that and interrupt that pattern. The only way you got to where you are today is because you practice safety through that pattern. Now you have to practice safety through relaxing or a not so intense pattern, right? Because you might take it down a notch. So I do encourage you, if you haven't already, for those of you that might be new or coming in, go check out the description, go get the Signals from the Inside free guide that I have. And if you're ready to take that next step, you want to take a look at what body stress mapping looks like so that you can stop circling the problem. We can actually solve it. We can look and see what organs, systems, and functions your body is holding on to traumas and patterns. And where did that come from? Why is that there? Get down to the original real root cause. That's what we do in a body stress map. And this is where you book a call. I give you your map. I show you exactly what your body's holding on to. We go over those things and then we map out the next step so that way you can start healing it faster and easier. A lot of my clients who come through and they go through a body stress map tend to have easier, quicker results when it comes to healing their body from the inside out. So take a look at those things. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to DM me. My inbox is always open. You are always going to get me. It is me who is going to communicate with you, and I will send you a voice clip. So I'm a voice clip fiend. If you have to listen to it with earbuds, do that. But you are going to get a voice clip from me. So, or you may get a quick text and then it'll eventually go into a voice text. So hope this is helpful for you guys. Give me some comments. Let me know the feedback of how you're enjoying these how-tos so that way you can do these things yourself. And as always, if you like the content that I'm putting out, give me a like, give me a share, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip side.